we go. Good morning, everybody. I'm very pleased to be attending the Eurozone Summit. I'll be giving a presentation to the heads of government and heads of state with the President of our Central Bank, Christine Lagarde, on the work of Eurogroup and the economic prospects for the Euro area at the moment. In my presentation, I'll be giving the heads of government an update on where we are with our fiscal planning for the remainder of this year and for 2022. I'll be giving them a view on where we stand with the implementation of the Recovery Fund and the interaction between that and our fiscal plans for next year. Secondly, I'll also be giving them a perspective on where we stand with regard to banking union. We've made a lot of progress in that very, very demanding project, but we have further work that we need to do and further time that is needed to conclude work on a work programme for banking union to allow that to move forward. And then finally, I will be talking about the renewed importance of how we make progress on capital markets union, and also noting some of the important decisions that could be taken about the digital role of the euro and what that could mean for Europe and the euro area. So they're the key areas I'll be discussing. If I look at where we are now at the moment, since the last Eurozone summit, we have seen the growth forecasts for the euro area be considerably strengthened. They have been strengthened behind the success of vaccination programmes across the European Union, and also due to the agreement and the soon-to-be implemented Recovery Fund. So I'm very optimistic about the ability of the euro area to recover in the second half of this year, but equally that rebound is the first step in a recovery, and we have much work to do to turn that into a recovery that is meaningful for the people of Europe.
On yesterday's discussion, are you pleased with the discussion on Russia?
Look, I'm just here really as President of the Eurogroup rather than those matters, so I leave that to others to comment on if that's okay.
Do you have other proposals to boost the economy in Europe?
Well, the key thing that we will be discussing within the Eurogroup, which our Prime Ministers are aware of the importance of, is our budgetary planning now for 2022. And we need to make decisions in the coming months regarding what is the scale of the budgetary support. But I think what would be more important is the design of that budgetary support. Because if I look at all of the economies within the euro area, we are seeing within them some parts of the economy now begin to reopen, now begin to be very, very active. But we have other parts of our economy, particularly those that are contact intensive, that are still going to take some time to recover. So the issues we need to consider across the coming months will also be about the design of our budgetary supports, so that we can ensure that as demand recovers within our economy, it translates into more people coming back into employment, but those who are in employment having the opportunity to get more hours and more income. And I think this is a critical area for us for next year.
Do you expect to discuss with the leaders the review of the stability and growth pact and a possible timeline for that?
So the Commission have already given some indications on that. I don't expect that to change in this summit. The Commission have indicated that they will commence or recommence public consultation on the fiscal rules sometime in the second half of the year. I believe that's the right time to do it. I believe the Commission are handling this matter very, very sensibly. And we will have, I would expect, an extensive debate on those fiscal rules beginning later in the year and going into next year. That is really important, but what's as important and more important for today is how we have a budgetary policy in place in the euro area that actually leads to a recovery. Because we have a far better chance of being able to reach a really good outcome in the fiscal rule debate, and far more importantly, deliver progress in the living standards of the people of Europe if we are implementing the right budgetary policies when we begin this debate. And that's where my focus is. Okay, thanks everybody.